There is a candy with a chocolate center and a hard shell. Do you know what candy I'm talking about? All right, I'll give you a clue. This candy melts in your mouth, but not in your hands. Now I bet you got it. That marketing message, I found out where it originated from the most unlikely place. I was going through YouTube videos and the algorithm recommended a video where a father was talking to his son about the power of branding. And it was a concept that he broke down for his son with candy so that he could understand it. And by the end of the video, the son had a full picture of how powerful branding is and what it could do to really explode your trajectory and get you going in business and in life. Hi, I'm Brandon Alexander. I'm almost 40, and I spent the last 20 years with a PhD in junk food, beer, tacos, and zero self-control. Now, I'm walking on the path to become the best version of me I can be, and I hope that you'll follow me along my journey. It's interesting where we find these messages, where we stumble upon things. It's almost like someone left them there for us, and we're just lucky enough to make a left instead of a right and find them. If you didn't figure it out yet, Christmas is right around the corner, and you'll see these chocolate candies talking to each other, likely with Santa, and they'll probably be in front of a fireplace. These chocolate candies are M&Ms. In today's video, I want to talk to you about the side effects of getting in shape. Don't worry, they're all positive. One of the coolest things that I've experienced along this journey, and I think this is the number one thing, but people treat you much better when you feel better about yourself. And that's just one of the symptoms of getting in shape, because every time you look in the mirror, you see a little bit better version of yourself. You smile a little bit more. You walk with your shoulders back, your head held high, not looking at the floor. And people can see that in you. People can see that reflection of you, maybe even in themselves. Maybe it makes them think, hey, I could improve myself. I could feel as good as that guy or that girl feels. Now, of course, people notice that particular one, but it really is also about how you feel. I began this journey of self-improvement almost 600 days ago with sobriety, and I've just tacked things on along the way. But I'll tell you what, once I started walking again, and then I started the carnivore diet, I realized the majority of my inflammation went away. And the aches and pains that I was used to having, that I thought were just a part of getting older, they're not there anymore. Think about it this way. How can I walk so many miles every single day and just get up and keep doing it again when they say you need a rest day or 2 rest days, or you got to have a cheat meal? All this stuff is just nonsense. You really can feel good if you keep showing up for yourself. And in the beginning, sure, it hurts. It's tough. It's rough on your joints. But then once you keep showing up over and over and over again, I promise you it gets easier. You'll even have a smile on your face at 3:45 in the morning walking down the street, because you know that you've taken and are taking active steps to become the best version of yourself. I liken this journey to finally being able to afford my favorite sports car. It's a Porsche 911 Turbo, probably in all black. Man, I think about getting the keys, pressing that unlock button and getting in and just sitting there and feeling the leather-wrapped steering wheel and the seat cradle my body. I think about the experience of starting the vehicle and hearing the engine run and how cool of an experience that might be. That's how I liken the best version of myself. That's what I think about. But that best version of me physically is a nice 6-pack, very chiseled chest, slim waist, extremely muscular legs, because I'm walking everywhere. I'll be walking everywhere for a while until I hit that 100K. But these are the side effects. These are the things that happen when you start working on yourself. The other thing is, if you end up going for a job, it all translates to a certain type of confidence that people can feel. So when they ask you questions about yourself, your greatest strengths, maybe even your greatest weaknesses, you'll have an answer that wows them, that stuns them. And it's because you've had enough time to be mindful enough to think about the answers to these questions, because you spent the time working on yourself by yourself when no one else sees it. The only reason you're seeing this right now is because I'm holding a camera. But if I weren't, and if I showed up 6 months to a year from now in amazing shape, you'd just think, wow, this guy is genetically gifted. This guy probably doesn't have to work out, probably eats whatever he wants. That's just simply not true. I'm dedicated to a journey of self-improvement, and the side effects have been nothing short of fantastic. Almost every week I'm in a different city. I get to meet new people. Sometimes I love it. Sometimes I remind myself there's only a few days and then I don't have to see these people again. You know, I'm not going to get along with everybody, and not everybody's going to get along with me. But I'm okay with that. I've accepted that. That's cool with me. Just the amount of growth that you experience on these journeys is one of the best side effects of getting in shape and really seeking out the best version of yourself. There's a lot of talk about best version on this channel. That's because that's what I want for you. That's what I want you to want for you. Once you get on the path, you get 30, 40, 50 days into it, and it's a real non-negotiable. Like, your whole perspective changes. I can see the stars right now, and I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, one of the most light-polluted cities in the world. Like, if I went that way 15 minutes, there's no stars. The sky it just looks like it's sunny outside. There's a section at Caesar's Palace. The screen is huge. And when I was walking with my brother at night, there was a guy that stopped, and he kind of was like this in front of the screen, and it was a white picture. And the guy was red from getting sunburned somewhere. And I said, "Hey, man, be careful. That screen's going to sunburn you some more." And he laughed. We shared a laugh. But man, this is such a special experience. The growth, the self-improvement, and just the side effects of feeling better, thinking better, remembering things. I've always had a pretty stellar memory, but it's only getting better. I remember the aches and pains that I felt on my 30th birthday, and it was because of the habits that I had at the time. I have obviously since shed those habits, and I feel so much better. Yesterday I was watching Chad's live, and the comment section was so cool, because when Chad talked about being carnivore and was showing off different groceries and stuff and talking about, getting supplies, like buying a whole cow, and how cost effective it was, and also, where your beef is coming from. There were people in the comment section that were sharing their age, 50s, 60s, 70 years old, talking about how great they felt just changing their diet and working out, and being able to work out at 50, 60, 70 years old, and even older probably. It's amazing that we can change at any point. Like, we're not stuck. Anything anyone told you about age is a lie, and that's their lie. And you don't have to live their lie. You can create and realize your own truth. And there's so much power in that. Once you take those steps, man, they're amazing. I had someone reach out to me and tell me that they were 50 days deep into their journey. And man, I'm so proud of them. I remember 50 days. That is a significant amount of time. You're just about past the point of no return. Give it a few more days, and I'm not minimizing your accomplishment at all. I think it is so powerful, because most people won't spend more than 3 days, 2 days, 1 day before they go back to their same bad habits that put them in the place where they felt like they needed to change. And you took the initiative to stack 1 day on top of another, and now you're on day 51. Congratulations, man. That is fantastic. I can't wait until you experience, if you're not already experiencing, the side effects of self-improvement. I gotta figure out a name for this tribe. I'm building a little following here. You can see me coming out of my hard candy M&M shell, and you're going to get to experience something really cool on this channel. You're going to get to see some growth. You're going to see me changing. You're going to keep seeing me showing up every single day for you. Remember, I am recording these videos for you, because I know that not everyone has someone. I understand that. I appreciate that. I know that a lot of people feel alone. You can come here every day. You can watch these videos every day. I'll be here for you, no matter the weather, no matter if it's a holiday or I'm on vacation. You'll just get a different scenery. but you'll see me walking down some street, walking through some forest, walking up or down some mountain, or along a beach, and we can rock with each other for days and days and days to come, months, maybe even years to come. I am a successful YouTuber. You guys haven't seen it yet, but I have. I have vision. I can see that number. I see it every morning when I get up and I'm at home. I put my face in that circle I mentioned in my community post, and I look to the right and I see 105.2 thousand subscribers. I know that day is coming. I'm not in a rush. I know that the right people will find me and we'll all be able to grow together. I hope you enjoyed this story about the hard shell candy. That one really resonated with me. The way that Dad was able to break down that story with his kid, and he was able to get it. If I understood marketing from such a young age, man, I'd be dangerous. If you're thinking about starting a path to your own self-improvement, I've got something to kickstart that. I created a 30-day steps challenge, and it will be linked in the pinned comment of this video, as well as my other videos. I'd love to see you join me on this walk, and I'd love to see you show off the best version of you. Now, if you made it this far into the video, I'd like you to leave 2 M's as an M&M in the comments section, as that was the candy I was talking about earlier in this video. I truly appreciate your time. I appreciate every single one of you for subscribing, and even those that don't subscribe but got a little bit of value out of this. I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.